Hello and welcome back to the Scale Modelling Cafe. A little bit of a break because I was having problems with the camera. So you may have noticed on the last update, or the last couple, it was slightly out of focus. And it was a bit close to the camera and it was just all a bit of a nightmare. Anyway, managed to luckily fix it, which I'm very pleased about. I just thought I'd just experiment now. Now I've got around the camera issue with some configuration stuff, so hence the microphone. We'll just have a play around with that, see how it goes. It's quite echoey in here. High ceilings, hard floors. I've got a rug down and I've done the best I can, but it's still a bit echoey. So apologies for that. I'm not really sure how I can get around that. But anyway, there we are. Green book. Down here. There we go. Yes, channel update. So kits from the cabinet. Couple have gone up since the last update. The first one was the Edward Spitfire Mark 8 converted to a C515 using the Airfix C5 17 kit. And the other one was the Italeri Wessex, the derelict one, the one that's based, I think it's at White Waltham. Or it might be North Weald, I can't quite remember. Anyway, you can go and have a look at those. Just me blaring on about some of my favourite models in the cabinet. And I'm going back in 3 weeks, so I'm hoping to do some more filming from the cave. Other channel news is finally part 2 of the Malta Spitfire is going out. I'll do a quick update on the project in a moment. That is all about the cockpit and is traditional. You may be aware that I am doing a buddy build with Rick Lawler from the Propaganda channel. Nearly fluffed my lines then. Yeah, so Rick and I have known each other for a long time. Rick's part 1's already gone up. I'll put a link at the end of that. And my part 2, dealing with the cockpit, is going up on Sunday at 1800 Middle Eastern time. That's 1800 Middle Eastern time. So that's what, 1500 local or GMT or UTC or Zulu or however you want to call it, UK local time, 1500. So on Sunday, interesting because I used the Barracuda Cockpit Snapshot upgrade, which is a bit of a mouthful, but it's a fabulous thing. So you can go and see that in action. I did a review of that, a standalone review. You can go and check that on the channel and see me use it in action. Rick's done exactly the same. He's used the same set as well. So it'd be interesting to see how an armour modeler deals with that. Anyway, Rick's done quite a lot of progress actually. His is all painted, ready for decals by the look of things. I'll whack a couple of pictures up just at the end, or maybe up here now. And yeah, he's doing Claude Weaver's aeroplane, which belly landed on a Sicilian beach, and he then went and had many adventures. And Rick being from Mercer and Claude Weaver being from Mercer, he decided to do that one, and what a great choice. And I'm really looking forward to seeing how Rick creates the diorama around an aeroplane. Fascinating to see how a dyed-in-the-wall armour, sci-fi and diorama bloke does an aeroplane. Really interesting to see that. Anyway, so what's been going on then? The work in progress. So here they are. They're both painted, and the chipping is done. And also what is done is I've put a satin coat down now. I just need to get my glasses. I've done some really cool paint fading effects, but lo and behold, the satin varnish has completely wiped those out. So hours and hours of work obliterated. So tomorrow I'm going to go and I'm going to do the paint distressing effects. It's the same technique that I did on the Armour Hurricane. So using acrylic paints, lightened, and going up and doing some brush chipping Really kind of distresses the paint, and it looks really cool. So I'm gutted that it's all disappeared, and I'm going to go and redo that tomorrow, as well with some silver chipping to add to the hairspray technique that I've already done. And yeah, I'm wondering if I can get them finished tomorrow. It depends. Probably not. All good, well-laid plans and all that, but we'll see how I get on. But absolutely loving it at the moment, and the creative juices are flowing. And I've got a bit of a problem, and the problem is I'm looking at the little stash I've got here. So the models I've got here is the Ammo MiG-17F, which is going to be next. I'm going to use that as a bit of a paint mule for, not a paint mule, more of a review of the new Atom acrylic paints. Looking forward to doing that. I've got the Tamiya 32nd scale Spitfire Mark 8, which I'm going to convert into a Spitfire 14 using the Laminar Flow design 3D printed set, which looks amazing. Same thing, I've got 48th scale, an ME109G2 from Edward, and the SBS resin conversion to a HA112K1L. Bit of a mouthful. That was the precursor to the Buchon. And talking of Buchons, I've got the Edward dual combo 72nd scale 109 G2 G4, one of which is going to be converted into a Buchon using the AZ kit. Or what else I got? I've got the Flyhawk Dauntless. I've got an Edward Tempest. I've got a Clearprop MiG-23. In fact, I've got two Clearprop MiG-23s. I've got the Trumpter Fulmer, which I can't wait to get started. That will be the first project after I get back from Ramadan, because all the aftermarket bits and bobs are at home for that. I've got Armour P39 and another Wildcat. And I've got an Airfix Mitchell in 72nd scale, which is partly riveted. So I've got all those kits here, and I want to do all of them, but I can't. So what's probably going to happen is I'm going to take a few back home at Ramadan. The ones that are definitely going back are the Dauntless and one of the MiG-23s. I'm going to do the other, definitely going to do the other MiG-23, desperate to do that. And I'm going to do that as a derelict one. I haven't done a derelict aeroplane for a while. And yeah, perhaps the Tempest going back as well. I've got a really, really cool idea for that, but it's just the time. I just don't have the time. So yeah, gutted. I've got the 109 G6s that I wanted to bring back out with me. I'm probably not now. I just want to drive this stash down before I bring anything else out, because I'm a bit distracted sometimes when I see something. Oh, squirrel! Like that. When I see something shiny, it takes my interest, and other things just kind of fall down the in tray, which is a real shame. But yeah, anyway, that's the kind of state of the stash. Right, reaching back to the green book. Right, so yes, the news. No new kit announcements, but DBMK released a picture of what looked like two LiDAR Griffin engine Spitfires, or maybe Seafires, laid on top of one another. And it looks like that they're going to be producing a series of, I'm assuming 32nd scale Griffin Spitfires. Don't know what marks, maybe 14. It'll be interesting to see the quality of them, because the Laminar Flow design conversion looks relatively straightforward to the Tamiya kit, and obviously the Tamiya kit is fabulous, and the 3D printing is fabulous on the Laminar Flow design set. So yeah, good luck to them. They tend to do this. They keep releasing CAD shots and images and announcing new kits, but we haven't actually seen a kit yet. Really exciting to see a new manufacturer, especially one from the UK. I just hope that they're not diverting resources away from other kits that are in the pipeline, and you know, cans get kicked down the road. They've got the 32nd scale Hornet. They've got the 32nd scale Sea Fury as well. That's relatively advanced. We've already obviously seen these test shots. Well, not even test shots, the mock-up shots of the Hornet. So, yeah, come on, DBMK. Don't just concentrate on bringing us out your first kit, please, and because we're all really excited to see it. So, yeah, please don't delay. Just get it out. Now, if they're just doing a bit of LiDAR, it's only a small team, doing a bit of LiDAR, hopefully that's not taking away from the design. But we shall see, and we wish them all the best. Two kits that have been previously announced that have now hit the shelves. One is a new version of the Skyshark from Clearprop. This looks like to be a what-if in-service machine. The Skyshark from Clearprop is a beautiful, beautiful kit. They've already released the prototypes, and to see a kind of what-if production, I think is really, really cool. So kudos to them, and very exciting release because it looks a fabulous kit, and I really fancy doing one of those in a Sky Raider scheme, maybe the one with the bee sting tail, or maybe an Air Force version, whatever. It would look really, really cool, I think, in either of those schemes. And the other one is the Great Wall Hobby A10C. Now, yeah, Great Wall Hobby, they're expensive. They are beautiful, but they are expensive. It's about, if not more than double the price of the Academy kit, but it is more refined and better detailed. It's one of those things, you know, it's market forces. It's up to you as the consumer which one you'd like to buy. If you want the ultimate one, then, you know, save up and get the expensive one. I think it's about 85 quid or something, RRP. But, you know, it does get some things correct that the Academy one doesn't. For example, the placement of the first stage compressor blades is too far forward in the Academy kit. So if you want to accurize it, you need to go down the aftermarket route. It's probably still cheaper going down, throwing all the aftermarket at it and getting the Academy one than it will be getting the Great Wall one. But will you get a better result? Don't know. Proof is in the pudding, I suppose. Anyway, we're kind of at the end now. Yeah, apologies for not doing one of these last week. As I said, camera was playing up and just had a lot going on last week. But I had a little bit of time, so I thought I'd shoot this one. And yeah, we'll just keep our ear to the ground for any new releases that get announced over the next week. And hopefully, by the time I film the next one, both these Spitfires will be done and I would have started the MiG. So we'll see. Anyway, I'll leave it there. Thanks very much for watching and I'll see you soon. Cheers. Bye-bye.